Today I'd like to answer the question, do I need international coverage for my school? And the easiest and fastest way to answer this question is whether or not you do any trips overseas. If your school never goes overseas, you don't. However, if you do foreign study programs, you do a week in Germany or France, you need to understand that your liability insurance policy is limited to the United States more often than not. And so there's a couple of limitations that you need to think through if you're going to do a study abroad program like that. First, if you get sued in a foreign court, you're going to need a policy that will defend you in a foreign court. That's foreign general liability. Two, if you're going to rent a vehicle or you own a vehicle overseas, that's contingent auto. You're going to need coverage overseas. Three, if your employees are traveling overseas, you need to understand that workers' compensation has limitations on how long your employees can go outside of the country and still be covered. You need to ask your workers' compensation company what they think about that. It's not specifically defined in a policy, which can make it really awkward if one of your employees gets hurt in Germany. You need to think about travel coverage. If one of your students gets severely hurt while they're overseas, they might need to be evacuated to another country. They may need medical bills paid. They are going to need somebody to coordinate all that. And that's something you can buy through an insurance program. And lastly, depending on where you're going, you need to think about kidnap and ransom coverage too. Here's the best way to explain why you need to think about kidnap and ransom coverage. If one of your kids gets kidnapped, somebody's got to be the hostage negotiator. And that can either be you or that can be somebody from the FBI that the insurance company is paying for. I know which one I'd prefer. I hope this helps understand, do you need international coverage, and also some of the components that you should think about in that international program. And if any of this has you asking questions about your current program or broker relationship and you'd like to talk to someone with experience in your field, please reach out to us at www.bitnerhenry.com and request a quote. I'm Daryl Henry with Bitner Henry Insurance Group, and we serve those who serve others.